In the course materials for this chapter, you will find this email. So let's open this into the editor. And we're going to open the index. Right click here and I'm going to open the live server. And you can see that this is running. So in this example, we're going to simulate an application that will send emails. Of course, this is not going to send any email, but I'm going to show you, for example, how to load these spinners, how to send this form, how to validate these fields, how to reset the form. So there is a lot of learning in this project. It's going to be a project where we are going to practice a lot the DOM scripting. So if we take a look here on the project, you can see this project is built on a framework called Materialize, and this is the work code that we have. So if I scroll a little, you can see that we have this form, and this is the ID. Also the email, the subject, and the text area, these fields have an ID. Also you can see here we have the loaders, and we have the buttons, send btn and reset btn. So we're going to open JS, and I'm going to open the app.js. So here we're going to create the 3 sections, variables again, event listeners, and finally functions. This is a personal preference, of course. You can write this in the order that you feel comfortable. So let's create first the event listeners. Event listeners. Then we're going to create a function called event listeners. And we're going to call a function called app_init. So this is going to be the function that is going to be fired when this page loads for the first time. So we're going to document dot add event listener. And we're going to call this one DOM content loaded like this. Then we're going to call this function app_init. So I'm going to copy this name. And we're going to create the function right here. It's going to be called function like this, app_init. And this is going to be the app initialization. Like this. So the idea here is that, for example, when this loads for the first time, this send button is going to be disabled. Then with some events, we're going to validate these fields. And once we have all the fields filled, this one is going to be enabled again. So here on the variables, I'm going to create a const. And we're going to call this one send btn. It's going to be equals to document dot get element by ID. And we're gonna select this send btn. This is the ID. So we're gonna pass single quotes and send btn. So now we have this send button. Right here we're gonna disable the send button on load, and it's going to be send btn dot disable equals to true. This is going to disable the button. So save this, and now you can see that the send button is disabled, and if you try to click, nothing is going to happen. So in the next video, let's see, for example, how you can validate these fields and also create a special validation for these two fields. So let's continue working in the next video.